Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper, and happy Wednesday to you. It's time for Stamping Through My Stash. My name is Jackie Vandersar Boot, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada and in the Netherlands. And Stamping Through My Stash is my way of increasing your creativity. So, the first reason is to make sure that all your stamps and your die cuts, your dies or your punch, that they all work. Because you have 3 months in which you can return things to Stampin' Up! If they're defective. And the second reason is that I find that when you stamp through your stash, when you ink up your stamps, when you get them right away and punch and die cut, you are more likely to use your products. And then tuck in the things that you've made into your stamp case so that the next time you go to use it, you already have a nice little surprise waiting for you. I was getting ready to design some cards for my St. Jacob's retreat, and then I thought, you know what, I need to stamp through my stash. I need to get my own creativity going. So I thought, well, I may as well video it. So let's take a look together. I'm so in love with this. It's amazing. So here's the stamp set. It's called Beary Cute, and we've got some, they look like polar bears, but this one is just such that it could also be a brown bear and a cub. So that's quite neat. And we do have paper to go with them. And then here is the punch. So it's a nice big bear punch. And before we get started with the stamp set, I thought I'd show you the really nice paper. And this is the bear that gets punched out with the punch. And look, there's also really pretty sparkly blue ribbon. It's velvety, but it's not so thick. I don't know if I would tie bows with it, but I would definitely do loops and straight pieces. Oh yeah, the paper. So let's have a look. I'm a little bit zoomed in. This is a huge, it's all 12 by 12 paper, and this is the scene. You could use this just as a scrapbook page by itself. A nice Nordic pattern. Snowflakes that you can never go wrong with. This reminds me of also sweaters, cozy socks. Here we've got some more forest creatures that you can fussy cut or use just the way it is in bits and stripes and borders for your scrapbook pages or along a card. And here you can see the tree image, that so you can stamp and cut and they can match with the paper, which is so nice. Some whimsical trees, great colors, a bigger snowflake pattern, and then there's also, just a second, a snowflake stamp set that goes with this as well. And these are all part of our St. Jacob's retreat. And I'm thinking to offer a retreat by mail as well. So message me if you're interested in a mailed package. I do love this. And then we've got some fun presents. And you know, the color scheme is such that it doesn't have to be Christmas presents, I think. So there's the paper, a little bonus for you today. And now we're going to stamp. There's also another punch that would work really well with this set, and that is the modern oval punch. So that's kind of cool. So when you open your stamp, it's sandwiched like this. There's a thin piece of plastic that you're going to want to keep, and then you peel off the stamps from here. It's an open one, and then you can lay them here so that you know that you have them. You can right away see if there's one missing. And once all your stamps are off, then you can save this acetate piece for making other fancy cards with, okay? Or you can use it to create your own mask, which if you check out my YouTube videos, you'll find one that uses this technique. It's really cool. Also let me guess, what's I can say? My primetime group. It's a private group. It's a paid for group, but that one actually has the video, and I'll do another one on YouTube, a different card. Okay, you don't need to watch me do all of that. So I'm going to use my garden green ink pad, and I think I'm already regretting that because I've got some snowflakes, but that's okay. The idea is for you to see all the stamps inked up. So here we go. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we've got a nice skinny one here. Pretty Merry Christmas. Always nice to have a Merry Christmas in a pretty script. And then we have, I'm going to run out of space. We have a hat and a scarf for the bear. And here's Baby Bear. And then we have Big Bear. I need another piece of white. Well, before we do Big Bear, we're going to do the tree because I want to show you a little trick. So here's the tree inside image. We're going to just clean that off. And then for the outside image, this, you probably know this already, but see how floppy this tree is? You want to lay it down, like so. Just let it flop and then pick it up on your block so that it's the same shape and it will coordinate with this one. It should stand up, but there. And I don't think, I didn't do it perfectly because my phone was in the way, but yeah, it would be pretty great. And now, what's next? The big bear. The big bear is the same way. The sitting bear, he's kind of floppy, so you want to lay him down and then pick him up with your block. Okay? And you know what? I'm just going to keep going in green. There. And then we have one more bear, and that's the bear that fits in with the punch. Let's see. And you know what? I should not stamp him in green, don't you think? And exactly the same thing. Lay him down, pick him up. We're going to get some brown. I have some pecan pie there. And now take a look. Now we're going to grab our punch. And you take your punch, turn it upside down, unlock it, and then slide it in. And then once, I'm just going to tilt it to myself so I can see. Once you have it so that there's an even edge all around, then you kind of lock down with your hand, put two hands on your punch, and then squeeze. And then you have a gorgeous punched image. And then I'll show you, there's also images in the paper that you can use. So what you'll find is that our paper has a bunch of different bears, and sometimes you just don't know exactly which bear goes with the punch. So before you start cutting into your paper, you save your opening and you go, okay, does it fit? And yeah, this one fits. This one doesn't. So this little thing is quite handy. So let's see, the one with this guy, he also fits. So I'm going to go for him and for him. So what you do then is you take your paper snips, fancy word for scissors. Take your scissors and I'm just going to go around like that. And now the crazy thing is I'm going to go a bit further than I have to because now the punch isn't going to be able to reach this. Watch. It's not going to work. So I have to cut this off so I can get at it. See, so now I've got a handle. That's why I kept it this wide. And now you slide it in and then don't be too quick. Slowly clamp down with the one hand and then look to make sure you've got that even edge all around. And when you're happy, then you bring in your second hand. Yeah, your second hand, that's right. Nice to have two hands, isn't it? And now we have our beautiful little bear punch. And then we'll do the same thing here, but you want to cut so that you're not wasting anything. So I'm going to save this image. And then I'm going to cut it wider, remember, because I need a handle. Here. And those pieces, like this, like if you have a piece where something is cut off a little bit, you can, like this one, don't throw this out because you can put him on the bottom of your inside of your card and then it still works. Okay, so don't throw things away too quickly. Now here we go. And again, I'm slowly lowering, but I'm not happy with that because the legs aren't perfect. There. So you wait till you're happy with it and then squeeze. And here we have them. We have that one. Oh, I've lost my other one already. Yeah, who knows where the other one's hiding. And now I want to show you one other thing. I don't want to lose my bear. Save all your little pieces and then put them in a little baggie in your case. And then you have all your pieces ready to go. I like doing a lot of punching at once. Oh, there's my, I still haven't found, oh, here he is. There's my other bear. So I've got my stamped bear. I've got my paper bears. And now take a look at this. We also have paper called Walk in the Forest. And this bear also cuts out of the punch. So let's do that for a minute. So then you can see how the brown bear works. And see, oh, I don't remember exactly. So now I'm going to get my mask to see. And that one, oh, here, sorry. That one does work. But this one, see, I was going to cut him out, but he's facing the wrong way. So there is a trick, which I will show you later, how you can punch out a bear going the wrong way. That's really cool. I just thought of it now. Now I have to think again. Oh yeah, so this is the bear I need right here. And then I have to give him a bit of a handle, so we'll cut a little further than what we need. There. Give myself a handle. Otherwise, you have to use a sticky note as a handle. You could do that too. So, and then once you're happy, let's see, it can get pretty fussy, but you might as well. If you're going to punch it, you might as well punch it out well. So there we go. And now I'm going to show you the rest of the paper. So we have a nice red and white stripe, red, white, and green. Christmas trees. Snowflakes. See, you can see how the two sets of paper really work well together. And now here we have a different bear again. Let's have a look. It's the same bear, but with a different background. So we can punch more bears out, which is awesome. And look, they're all going the same way on this page, so none are wasted. Then we have some nice green, holly, pine boughs, and another beautiful. So this is really nice paper. Walk in the forest. Those ones go really well together. And then the last thing I want to show you before we wrap it up for today is, look at this. We have some memories and more cards, and they go with this. And there's also here stickers. And I'm just going to lift this one out because there is a border around. So the sticker looks much nicer once you take it out of the sticker sheet. The sticker sheets look clunky, but they're really not. So we have, just like, let me show you the Merry Christmas, how pretty that is. Look, it's really nice. So little tags. So we have 4 sticker sheets in there. And then we have, there's 5 of each of the 4x6 cards. And those are the big ones. And then there are the little ones. And I've turned some of them upside down. So here we have that. And you can see how it coordinates. And there's 5. So what's on the other side of that? Oh, that's... yeah. So you can use these as journaling boxes for scrapbook pages. You can use them for pocket pages for scrapbooking. Yeah, you can even use them as notes to tuck into a lunchbox. So quick and easy cards you can mix and match with the stamp set. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I love these. Great quality, really sturdy. I'm not making a card today. I'm actually recording this ahead of time, and I'm going to make my first trip on the scooter, like into town. I've only driven between our one house and the one greenhouse and the other greenhouse. This one we're living at is sold, so we need to move out. And I've gone like a kilometer down the road, but I've never gone through like busy intersections. So I'm going to try that today. I'm as nervous as all get out. Helmet will be on, and I will stop whenever I need to take a deep breath. So that's a little glimpse into my private life. All right, guys, have a super day. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe to my channel. Click the show more so you can get the links. If you don't have a demonstrator yet, I'd love to be your demonstrator, either in Europe or Canada. My job is to inspire you to higher levels of creativity, and I hope I've done so today. All right, bye.